Hello, I'm Brigantia Blackbird of Blackbird Grimoire. Welcome to the daily forecast for Sunday, June 9th, 2024. It is the day of the sun. We have a waxing crescent moon. We're in Gemini season, the Celtic tree month of Hawthorn, deer season, and we are in the Pluto retrograde. Now for the details. The sun is Gemini mutable air, representing communication. The moon is first quarter Cancer, cardinal water, representing sensitivity. Then at 2:05 p.m. Central Time, it goes void of course, and at 2:29 p.m. Central Time, it enters first quarter Leo, fixed fire, representing enthusiasm. Mercury is in Gemini, mutable air, representing insight. Venus is in Gemini, mutable air, representing spendthrifts. Mars is in Taurus, fixed earth, representing purpose. Jupiter is in Gemini, mutable air, representing questing. Saturn is in Pisces, mutable water, representing nostalgia. Uranus is in Taurus, fixed earth, representing renovation. Neptune is in Pisces, mutable water, representing imagination. And Pluto is retrograding Aquarius, fixed air, meaning the need to examine intentions and remember the Pluto retrograde mantra: reflect, heal, and evolve. So for the waxing crescent stage of the moon, we need to brainstorm, plan, and create. For the Leo moon, your do's are lead, perform, and artistic endeavors. The don'ts are depressing environments, unappreciative people, and detail work. So the communicative sun in Gemini is released from the watery and emotional lunar Cancer today, and then it is going to absolutely rejoice when the moon moves into the fiery and creative Leo. So unleash your muse this afternoon and get lost in the project. It's just the right atmosphere for it. Our tarot for the day is the Four of Scrolls. It represents recollection. So when we're considering our memories, are they a comfort or a torment? Are they lessons or are they just cringe-worthy things that we do our best not to examine? What is our relationship with memory? And what might our memory bring to our attention today that might have some bearing upon what we're doing, who we are, and how life has developed? Today's Celtic triad reads 3 things which bring a person respect amongst their neighbors: supporting themselves, being wise in their counsel, and being kind. So, someone who supports themselves and their family, that means they are not being a burden to the community. They are not someone who's going to be relying upon everyone else to take care of the basics for them. So that always improves their standing in the community because they're not seeing you as, this millstone around their neck. Then the good counsel, being wise counsel, good advice that actually helps people, at least when they make use of the advice, that leads to better outcomes. And so if you are able to point something out that is beneficial to someone, of course people take note and they find that a respectable thing to do. And then kindness. Kindness goes a long way towards smoothing out the rough edges of society. And we've been at odds with each other for so long that while our relationships with some people, for various reasons, may not be able to be repaired, our relationships with other people, where the differences aren't so dire, where the causes for offense didn't run so deep, those are things that actually can be repaired. And it would behoove us to be on good terms with as many people as possible, just because, the next couple of years could get very interesting. So today's magical intention is about spirits, specifically contacting spirits. And for this, we'll make use of the color yellow, the lilac plant, bonus points if you happen to come across a yellow lilac. The animal is the kite bird. And, it's quite a magnificent looking specimen if you notice the picture there. And the crystal is sugarlight. So ancestors, land spirits, animal totems, the fae, the gods, they can all be contacted by making use of correspondences of this kind. So for today's practice, this is a good day to honor a solar deity, to work on your root chakra, to learn something about your sun sign, to greet the dawn, or at least the daylight, because I realize by the time this post, dawn may have already come and gone for a lot of people. So just acknowledging the daylight, recognizing that energy, that's a good thing for us to do. And if you can, perhaps today would be a nice day for a picnic. And by the way, the artwork that I found to represent the root chakra, that's by Holly Sierra, and she's the same artist that does the illustrations for the tarot card deck that I'm using this month. So lastly, today's journal prompt: when did you last feel powerful? And I want people to think about this as much as they possibly can, because it has been a while since a lot of us really felt as though we were in control. And it benefits a lot of people in power for people to feel that they are just essentially the helpless toys of fate, and that they are at the mercy of whoever happens to have money and power. It it helps them. It benefits them because people have already broken their spirits, and so there's a lot less possibility of resistance to any of their little decrees or how they want things to do. So, focusing on when did we last feel powerful? What were the conditions for it? How did we feel when we felt like we were actually in the driver's seat of our lives? That's something worth contemplating because if you can remember that feeling, then that is the first step towards reclaiming it. And that is what I have for you guys today. Short and sweet. Let me know what you think about all this in the comments below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.